Hey there traders, today is May 5th and you're looking at a chart of the S&P 500, and as you can see, the widely followed index broke out above the 50-day moving average but was unable to close above it, and that's what really counts. Can the index close above the 50-day moving average next week? Sure it can. Will it? No one really knows for sure. However, incorporating Fibonacci analysis and cycle trend analysis, we can see that historically, the S&P 500 follows the rules of technical analysis almost to a T. On Friday, the S&P 500 high of day was 512.55 cents. What's so special about that exact number? That's the 0.382% Fibonacci retracement resistance level. What's also interesting is the price action on Friday was contained between the 50% Fibonacci and the 0.382% Fibonacci. What does this price action tell us? When a bear flag forms, the climax of the bear flag often terminates between the 0.382% and 50% Fibonacci levels as we saw today. The first wave down was 5.88%, wave 2 rose 3.87%, and wave 3 will theoretically be 5.88% down as well, which could also overshoot or undershoot as well. Although the measured move of the bear flag also aligns with the breakout level of the cup and handle pattern on a weekly time frame. The fact that the cup and handle isn't symmetrical increases the odds of a deeper correction to retest the breakout from the handle near the 457.55 level, which would also align with the 50-period moving average. The vertical red dashed lines represent cyclical lows, and the next low comes in somewhere near the end of May. Regarding Tesla stock, the price remains in a descending channel and found resistance at the declining 20-period moving average on the weekly time frame. When the news about China approving the Tesla FSD for public use, the stock skyrocketed up and slammed into the 50% Fibonacci resistance level and has since dropped 12% from those highs printed last week and settled down 9% from the 50% Fibonacci level at 198.87 and found support at the declining weekly 20-period moving average. A close below the 20-period moving average near 174 on the daily time frame would increase the odds of a retest near the 168 level gap close. A close below that level would also increase the likelihood of a 160 retest where there is an unfilled gap that goes from 160 all the way down to 141. On the upside, for Tesla stock, a close above 185.90 increases the odds of a 195 test, a close above 195, and that puts 198.70 back on the table, with the next resistance level at 208 and a gap close near 212. During the FOMC day last week, I bought the SPX puts. Here's a chart of the actual put option that I personally bought. Past results do not mean that you can have similar results, especially if you're not getting our trades as we buy or sell. So back to the trade. I bought these S&P 500 puts, and I always combine a chart of the underlying security with a chart of the actual option that I'm about to trade. If you're not utilizing the information that both of these charts give you, then you're at a huge disadvantage, because you're going into the trade just as if you were blindfolded. This trade more than 10x today, going from $285 per contract into $4,390 per contract, and even went higher than that if you held on. Had you bought just 10 contracts, you would have turned $2,850 into $43,900 in the time it takes you to drink a latte. As usual, we traded the S&P 500 again with 0 days to expiration stock options. Not all of my trades are 0 days to expiration. Many are swing trades and day trades that last on average 1 to 3 hours, so you won't get a trade from me that lasts 5 to 10 minutes. If you haven't signed up for that, what are you waiting for? The cost you pay each month to get our options trades as they are placed is almost what you pay for a daily cup of coffee over the course of a month. If you trade options or want to learn, I'm here to teach you. In most cases, you'll make the cost of a month's membership on the very first trade or 10 times the cost. If you've learned anything from this video, and if you think we've earned it, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and share this video with a friend. I hope you have an amazing evening, and we'll see you on the other side.